All right, let's go into our finale. Our finale, like we said, we always encourage you guys to leave us comments. And one of the promises we make is that if you leave us comments,
make fun of you.
yes, we will read them and make fun of you, but have a good time and let you know that it's all harmless fun. And if you get offended, you can leave another comment clapping on us, and we will read it the next time we do the show, because that's what we do here. So again, I want to first and foremost thank. Yeah, I know I'll cry. I want to first and foremost thank everybody for leaving a comment. You guys don't truly understand what that means. I try my best to respond to each and every one of them. I know sometimes it'd be 7 to 8 days before I do, but I do it all in a cluster because I do love reading it. I do get a chuckle out of it. When you usually write it initially, I do initially usually read it. I just don't respond until I can gather my thoughts, because I always want to give you guys something personal, not just a generic answer like, thank you for subscribing, thank you for a comment. I actually want to address it and actually give you our thoughts or my thoughts and feelings on whatever you're saying. So I do appreciate it, guys. Keep them coming.
I want to tell y'all that Jason stays up late doing this stuff. I don't stay up late, but Jason stays up late doing this stuff. We really appreciate it. I less so, because I just want to make fun of you people. But Jason stays up late. He puts in the hours, guys. Y'all respect this man.
So as we're going to jump it off like this, we're going to start off with our first one from Brave Diomedes. He left a comment last time, so I guess he was going through our inventory, and he picked up on our robots, and Castlevania, one of our initial shows before we were really splitting them up into segments. Exactly. But we did I think a top 4, top 5 list of robots. And so he gave his top 4 list of robots. So what's number 4?
It better be robots.
Yeah. Well, look, RoboCop is. We're not going to do this here. We're not going to do this. We just go. Max from Flight of the Navigator. His number 3 is Teddy.
It's a spaceship.
See, you're doing it again. You're doing it again. Teddy from AI.
Okay,
Father from Raised by Wolves.
Oh, Father. Oh, I love Father.
And Tars from Interstellar.
All right, I get those. Father is a perfect, strong example of a strong black man. Actually being out there for them kids. Good that you put Father on there. Father's good. Mother, it's crazy. Father, good man.
Mother's crazy. Yes, Father, good man. Another one we have is from Anthony Lachik. He responded last time when we did Halloween Kills. He's a good horror guy, and I keep saying once we get a good, not solid horror movie on that we know we're ready for, not like last minute like we normally do, I want to bring him on. But he reviewed. I gotta find out what he reviewed. He reviewed our Dumbledore versus Yoda conversation, but he did his own thing. He goes, good video, and oh Lord, sweet baby Lord, there's a new horror / trailer called Bodies. Yeah. And people are talking like it is the next Scream or around there. You guys need to take a look, because to me, and hey, I'll be 44 on May 13th. Hey, happy belated birthday. My birthday is May 18th. So happy belated birthday. We're Taurus.
Hey, happy belated birthday to you too, Jason.
Hey, look here. We out here. 37 gang, baby. 37 gang.
Oh my God. You guys are babies.
Well, he's 44.
This year.
So he's 44. So he's okay. Yes, he's so at least young at heart. So I have seen a lot of shit in and out. Ye old movie house, but bodies is like if a movie studio was like, hey, let's make a movie from just by the trailer. You want to see everyone, and I mean everyone, dead in the first 5 minutes. Then I've got a script for you, and Pete Davidson is in it. I know slashers have sex, drugs, and teens dying. You may want some of all of that and have them dead, but this trailer is just bad, and I don't mean 80s good, but hurt your horror movie loving soul bad. It makes Rob Zombie House of a Thousand Corpse, which I still like, and that is fun in a good way, look like Citizen fucking Kane. Hope Cat Circus and Rise Novemberus are having a good week. Watch the trailer if you must, but remember, I warned you, it looks bad and has Pete Davidson in it. So
let's do that with him. Let's invite him over for Bodies.
Oh, for sure.
And watch this shit and see if his prediction is correct. I think it is, because most horror movies suck. But let's see. It might be an instant classic. We don't know.
Look, I watched the trailer and I responded. I watched the trailer. I'm excited about this movie. And he responded, well, enjoy. I'll be saving my money for Halloween Ends just to see how bad the end is. I feel Ends will be a mass cop-out of some sort. So some kind. So till then I wait. Until then I wait. So
they're not going to kill Michael Myers. They're not going to kill him. There's no. It's not.
Oh, they got to leave room for another sequel.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's gonna
So
be
now
like,
we're gonna jump into our Batman reviews. This is from Reginald Thomas. He leaves 2 reviews. Man,
hey,
Reggie.
original.
Oh, okay. That's probably him, man. All right.
Nope. It's not.
Your uncles probably don't use the internet. He's probably on lockdown. There are no dope moments. Nothing happens that makes you go, that was dope. Yes, finally, someone not hyping this bad, boring movie. We do our best.
As much as I shit on Zack Snyder, his Batman was dope.
100%.
Let's be honest. His Batman was dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
This Batman, a little anemic, you know? It's got Robert Pattinson. He needs to, maybe eat a hamburger or 2. Bulk up a little bit.
Right.
Maybe stop just like riding his motorcycle around and then putting his costume and walking in front doors.
So our next one, yes, I know what the fuck. Anyway, I'm not going. I've already wasted a lot of energy on that movie. I'm reclaiming my time from that movie. So Brave Diomedes, he responded to our comments once saying, "I'm glad you all like my comment. I was talking about how dumb it was. The dumbest part though was the gang meeting where they're all cheering for each other. Reminded me of some crappy '80s teen movie." So there you have it on that one. I'm trying to reference his original one, but if you keep up with this, you keep up with this. All right. We have another one for Batman, and this is
Batman.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that from now on, just like that. Or maybe I'll say, what is it? Vengeance, whatever his name is.
Justice.
Frisky Fixed It says, check out the IamEdmund ratings. The last few thousand reviews on average rate the movie 5 out of 10, which is where it should be. And again, he's speaking about the Batman. Oh, sorry, the Batman and Vengeance. I mean, look, man, we've said enough for the show about the Batman. Me and Jason both realize it's a very good, well-made movie, just boring as all outdoors or indoors or any door that you want to look at anyway.
It's not a good Batman movie. It's a good movie, not a good Bat.
There you go. Next comment we have is for comic book, TV, movie, sexuality or no sexuality. Our nerd discussion that we had Big Irv on. So, actually, it's my cousin, Chris Scott. He goes, "This was a great discussion. Props to all the gentlemen." So,
yeah, all these straight cisgender dudes talking about sex. Yeah,
high five.
We came to conclusion, everybody. We're right.
The next comment is for Trash or Treasure, the Summer Movie Edition. He's directly responding to when we pulled up Elvis as Trash or Treasure, and Jason went off on a diatribe.
Yeah,
so he goes,
Elvis, fuck him. I'm saying it right now. Fuck Elvis.
Rufus 3141, he got your back. He goes, "Don't forget, in addition to what you guys said, Elvis was also a pedophile."
Yeah. Fuck him. I don't care. This is the same thing with fucking The Greatest Showman. Unless the movie starts off with Elvis getting brutally murdered, I don't want to see it.
We got another comment on comic book, TV, movie, sexuality or no sexuality nerd discussion. This is from Phanatic 1398 or 1398. He goes, he puts a timestamp at 10:35. You hit the nail on the head. Great channel. Well, I went and looked up 10:35, and lo and behold, it was your boy. And but he was talking about when I was making a comment about like the tokenism in Black culture is no different than the tokenism in the in that community, because once again their tokenism is going to be more extreme because you can't show their sex without showing their sexuality, or you have to just say it. So that was kind of the point I was making that he agreed with.
It's like, oh, hey, by the way, this guy over here, he's totally gay or trans,
right,
or whatever.
Again, Johnny, the solution: just put it in the front of the movie. Everybody's also the racist.
By the way, these characters right here are going to be gay. We're not going to show any of it, but they're gay. We just want to make sure you know that. Just have a list.
These next ones are from the Batman. So we'll start from the bottom. The first one is from Impact Zone.
Ooh,
he
Impact
goes,
Zone.
"All the race swaps killed my interest before the film even released. A black Jim Gordon shit had a whole lot of pandering, and the white privilege line, shake my head. Ever since Nolan, every movie after tries to jack the style in a dark, gritty look that it had. Zack took the formula and applied it to all characters. even had Nolan in to return to produce and co-write Man of Steel, and this movie just had heavy inspiration from that Nolan trilogy. The look and the tone and the style from Nolan's Batman movies came after a 10-year hiatus when Clooney almost killed Batman movies altogether. So when Nolan first started this style, the dark and gritty, realistic adaptation, it was new and fresh. Now everyone doing it, and it's gotten old real fast. And not to mention, this movie tries to set up a future sequels like Morbius. Then don't ever evoke Morbius. Like Morbius, then it fails. It just got too much shit in it. This shit is the Spider-Man 3 to Batman movies.
To be honest, I stopped paying attention after you said of the race swapping thing. You can suck my balls. Go fuck yourself. That's what I gotta say. I'm sure you made some pretty good points. I don't care anymore. You can lick all the way from my ass crack to my balls. Make sure you get the shaft until I completion, and then you can deal with whatever comes out of that.
So that from the ass crack to the taint, is that called the taint?
No, ass crack to the tip of my penis.
So but it's ass crack, then taint, then balls, then
shaft, and then
mushroom head.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole thing.
I did respond to him. I said, damn, tell us how you really feel. I can't wait to read your comment on the show. Thank you for commenting. Hopefully you subscribe, but I don't mind the race swap. Naturally, I'm all for the brothers, but you are right that we get too much realistic take BS. I want a supernatural style Batman that I can see joining Justice League Dark one day.
First, Jeffrey Wright can play any character you want to play. He can play Batman if he wanted to. I don't give a fuck.
That'd be great if he played Batman. I know you're about to go right into your Jeffrey Wright impersonation. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to go.
Jeffrey Wright is Batman. Come on.
Yeah, vengeance. So vengeance.
We gotta stop the. We gotta figure out the Joker. It's one of them. Choose one. This is from. We're still on the Batman from JoshCohn. The movie sucked. Batson sucks. Get over it. And then we responded about my usual stuff we think is well made. I think Pat Pattinson, I don't think he was the issue. I did hate his Bruce Wayne, but his Batman I thought was pretty right on. So it is another one from there. We have ChrisNoeth. Again, talking about the Batman. I asked myself the same question because everybody seems to like this movie, but nothing in this movie makes sense and is not Batman. Totally stupid film who thinks the audience has no brain. Wow.
I feel like this movie thinks the audience has too much brain.
Ooh.
And that's why
from that statement, I even responded to him and says, I can hear you in the background with this. It's not my Batman chants going on. Again, I would just reiterate, I think the movie's boring. I think it's well made. I think it's boring. Even, the touch, I feel like it should have a touch more action, touch more color, but I don't mean like Batman Forever or Batman and Robin color, just a little bit more. It should be a
fantastical world, just not over the top goofy. That's just...
Yes. And then we have another comment from Gaston about the Batman. Yeah. Well, gas, like Gaston.
Oh.
Like gas. Yeah, Exxon. I was going to make like a farting noise, but I was like, we're too mature for that.
Yeah, we are a sophisticated podcast.
We're not
unlike
that
Joe Rogan.
Gaston goes. I'm the only one of my friends that thought it was boring as fuck. You, my friend, have good taste.
You probably watch a lot of movies then.
Right? This one is from the Northman One Sentence Review. It is Rafael. He goes, the actual saying is, if you're going to go for revenge, dig two graves, one for your uncle and one for your horrible mother. Yes! Round of applause. We have the comment of the night. And my apologies, I have not responded to this one, and I will make sure I respond to you, Rafael. I apologize. I thought I responded to everybody.
One comment was funnier than senior year and N.B.L combined.
Yes, 100%. We
have a future in comedy writing.
Yes, we have another comments on the Batman. This is from J.D. Gonzalez. I just don't get it. Why people keep saying this is a masterpiece, a great movie, even the best Batman movie. What the fuck? In which dimension was this cool, fun, epic? In what dimension was this a cool, fun, epic Batman movie? This was super lame and dull. I responded to him and said, "It must be the dimension with hot dog fingers."
I will never.
I know. So disgusting.
Great movie.
Yes, very amazing. This
never
is another one from the Batman. IamEdmund, and he goes, "Bro,
Hi,
this is yes, bro, this is exactly what I've been feeling." Matt said he wanted to do something different, but all he did was give us another grounded Batman with no fantastical elements. Grounded Batman is boring. I really wish Batfleck had better writing because he was the true comic Batman, but just needed some tweaks to him.
Mm-hmm. The not being a murder being one of them.
Yes.
Like we gotta tone down the fact that you want to kill everybody. Let's tone that down first, and then we'll it's just a little nitpicky stuff,
Yeah. Well,
we don't want our superheroes to brutally slaughter probably people who are just trying to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
They're poor. They turn to crime because they're in poverty. That's why they're there. Batman.
Mm-hmm.
His hospital bills are going to make him do more crime.
I told him I totally agree. I know we did our favorite Batman list, and I had Affleck as my worst and my favorite because points you just made there. I do think he has the best feel of the Dark Knight, and I mean literally the Dark Knight because he's big, barrel-chested, older version of Bruce Wayne,
he's
like
in
the Dark Knight comic back. Yes, he's a whole lot of man.
Man.
That's for you wrestlers. That's my Vince McMahon impersonation there. So, we do have some for Moon Knight, and it's from N.B.L. He left 2 comments. His first comment is,
I was going to say probably not appropriate for this. It's an acronym.
Well, we did already do like a fart sound on this one. Go for it, man. We're already here now.
It's fine. It's fine. It was
okay. All right. I tried watching the first episode, and when I saw dude was faking a British accent, I was out. And plus, I've never gotten to Moon Knight. So that was his first comment. His second comment is, Marvel is stressing all these whack characters for real. So that one, and then we have some clapback. So I want you to let that fest. You got any thoughts about those comments?
I mean, they are at this point kind of scraping at the bottom of the barrel when they have like the other ones that are more popular that they can bring in forth. They're like, oh, let's pick out this D-tiered Batman ripoff. But at least we got Oscar Isaac, so that makes it more fun.
Right. Vidi Vici says Moon Knight is pretty famous with comic book fans. Guess you're not one. Ooh.
Oh yeah. So you remember what I said about my butthole and the tip? Yeah, you can do that too. From the butthole all the way up.
Like Moon Knight?
Yeah, I like it, but fuck him.
My response to Vidi Vici was, I'm not going to give him the hole to the tape, to the balls, to the shaft, to the mushroom. I'm not going to give him that. I don't think I'm ever never going to give anybody that. But anyway, not even my wife.
Does she love you?
Depends what day you ask her.
I mean, yeah, right now, your birthday was just a couple of weeks ago. You got to come on.
Look, right now, while she's dealing with them bad kids while we're recording, she does not love me. Actually, I got corrected on that too. People do actually love or really amped about Moon Knight in the series. It did nothing for me, but I did mention to him that I have a small love for like capes and how they move in movies. If you get the cape right, I usually will like what you put out. And I feel like, they did get the cape right. And so I come up with a new motto that if you nail the capes, you nail the character. And there you go. That's my thoughts on that. And then Vidi Vici also has a soft spot for capes as well. So you just told him to lick your anatomy.
He was being mean to you, Jason.
He was being mean to me. He's being mean to N.B.L.
Oh, well, fuck N.B.L. too. Fuck them both. I don't know. Or not fuck either of them. I don't know.
Jason really loves both of you guys. He just has to do this for comedic purposes. So actually, please clap back at him in the comments.
I'm going to probably do a Moon Knight cosplay or not Moon Knight, but Mr. Knight for Dragon Con this year too. So.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
N.B.L. must have been looking through our content as well, so I appreciate it. He left another comment on comic book, TV, movie, sexuality, and no sexuality.
Nice
nerd
big discussion.
He put Deadpool wasn't pansexual or taking ish in the butt in the comics.
I mean, he's kissed a couple of dudes.
Just thought that.
I mean, yes.
And then taking it up the tushy.
I doubt in your comics code enforced funny book, you're not going to see Deadpool get his shit pushed in. You're right, but he's canonically pansexual.
Okay. We got another N.B.L for a Morbius review. I thought it was decent, didn't bore me or piss me off. Do with that as you will, Jason.
It pissed me the fuck off. I mean, like, and it bored me too. It did both those things. I don't know. Maybe you guys got, you're high or something. I don't know. I feel like if I were high, it would have made it worse.
I told him he's a strong soul for sitting through that. I haven't even seen Morbius to this day.
Oh,
got enough of y'all telling me it's terrible.
It's on the thing now.
Okay.
Stream it.
Hold on.
Pay $5.
No, I'm not paying my money.
I paid $20 to go see that motherfucking movie. You can pay $5.99 to go see it. All right.
I only pay for bad movies unless we're reviewing them. I ain't paying for a bad movie just to say, come on the show next week and go, oh yeah, I saw it. It sucks. You already knew that from your review. Like, what are we doing?
You might like it. I don't know. You might think it's the best movie ever.
Come on.
You like weird shit. You like fucking Halloween Kills.
You're right.
You might like this.
I'm never gonna live down Halloween Kills with Texas Chainsaw.
You like Texas Chainsaw, man. You might think this is a fucking best thing since The Wiz or something. I don't know.
Who says I like The Wiz? No, I love The Wiz. All
Everybody
right.
loves I don't watch musicals because I've already seen the best musical.
Got a Sonic 2 review from N.B.L. He goes, Sonic 2 was good. Yeah. Oh, this is what N.B.L brings some of the heat because he listened to our this and that on Video Game Edition, where I almost, guys, if you haven't checked that out, go check out our this and that Video Game Edition because I almost blew a gasket because we had Coach on and Jason on, and they were just picking out some crazy stuff over Sonic 2.
Because it was movie video games over Sonic 2, and we did Mortal Kombat, and what else we did? Street Fighter.
Y'all did Street Fighter over Sonic 2. Y'all did Double Dragon over Sonic 2.
Oh my God! Hey, look,
Dragon. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this here. We're not gonna do this here. This is about the viewers and their comments, not about us.
Alyssa Milano was in Double Dragon, all right?
Was she ever out of peak?
No.
Okay, so we can't say peak. I mean, she just Alyssa Milano was in there. Anyway, he picked Sonic 2, 90s Mortal Kombat. I don't know what homies are on with those first three versus Sonic 2. No comparison. Sonic wins. Sonic beats the new MLK. I'll take Sonic over Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider. Sonic 2 over the new Tomb Raider. And I thought Tomb Raiders have been and solid, decent. I never bothered with Pikachu. I'll take Sonic 2. He'll take Sonic 2 over Pikachu. He'll take Rampage with The Rock. But damn, Sonic 2. Rampage.
Somehow I'm wrong. And he's taking Rampage over Sonic 2, and somehow I'm wrong?
No, I read that wrong. He goes, I'll take Sonic 2. Rampage with The Rock, damn, but Sonic 2. He's taking Sonic 2 over Rampage. But he goes, Rampage was decent. Werewolf Within sucked. Sonic 2 over Angry Birds. There you have it.
He just lost all his credibility by saying Werewolf Within sucks. I'm sorry. I can't touch anything you said after that. I can't.
And then
that was Sam Richardson's best white girl simp movie of all time.
Fact. I'm gonna go hooking up because he got to pretend to bang Britney Snow in it. Not like ex banging Britney Snow, but still like Werewolf Within. He didn't really get to bang the AT&T chick. He just
because he would have killed him if he had.
Well, yeah. She just wanted to fang him. So, me and him had a back and forth because I told him thank you, God, because I was going crazy when you guys were picking what y'all doing. And then we talked about the animated Street Fighter 2 was dope and probably better than Sonic 2, but not the live action.
Oh, dude,
and then we talked about the
Street Fighter movies are all dope, man.
Yeah. So we talked about that, but yeah, it was a good back and forth for them. So shout out to you, N.B.L. Going through our archives. go through our inventory, and he got some more. We got another one, Michael Bay edition for N.B.L. He says, I haven't seen Ambulance, so I can't say, but I think it's going to be hard for another movie to beat Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3. Look, you know how I feel about Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3. Like, those are my jammy jams. Like, I watch, if they on TV, I just stop and watch them. I don't even care where it's at, which one it is. I'm all here for it.
Ambulance is
Any
one of
thoughts
the most
on?
nonsensical movies I've ever seen. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Michael Bay stopped making movies. Unless it's bad movies.
He does add that Pearl Harbor is forgettable, but haven't seen Ambulance yet. He liked The Island and he Transformers Past. Yeah,
I like The
Transformers
Island too.
1. Yeah, I like The Island too. I
Transformers
mean,
great.
yeah.
Pearl Harbor, yeah, they should have spent more time with Cuba Gooding Jr. The whole Josh Hartnett fucking Ben Affleck love story was dumb. I mean,
they were gay?
Sure.
Actually, I've never seen Pearl Harbor, so
yes, that's
good as mine.
Yes, is the answer to that. They're all sipping over what's her face? Not Haley Atwell. What's the girl from Underworld?
Oh, Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale, yeah. They were both in love with her.
Gotcha.
And they were like having like a little friendly rivalry because they were friends, but they also in love with the same girl. But then one of them dies. Who cares a fuck?
I love.
I can't remember which one dies. I think it's Josh Hartnett because he's not famous anymore now. So maybe he's died.
All right, we got the Batman review. Another one. This is from Verax Music. He goes, I can't believe Matt Reeves messed this up because I absolutely love Dawn and War for the Planet of the Apes. And I think we talked about that earlier. That I've responded to that about. I think the Planet of the Apes trilogy is probably the most underrated trilogy of movie history because nobody talks about it, and I think all three movies are really good. Especially the second one is great, and I think the first one's really good, and I think the third one's really good.
Killer monkeys, that's why.
Touche. And so also too, I mean, the first one gets a good performance out of James Franco, so that alone should.
They probably had to like keep a co-ed in a cage. It's like, if you do good, we'll let her out. I'll act real good.
Let's see, Verax Music. He had another one too about the Batman. He goes, I like the Riddler. Same tier as Ledger's Joker. Wow, to him. But the script was an overall failure. But if this is their Batman Begins, I hope their sequel is Dark Knight levels. And that's the thing I said in my review. I think we both agreed that this sets up for a sequel to knock it out of the park easily. Yeah. What do you think about Heath Ledger?
No. I don't know. No, that's a no. I mean, that was a once-in-a-lifetime performance. I don't think anybody has yet to match. And the problem is people are going to keep trying. And they should. And Paul Dano wasn't even in it enough to even nowhere near be matching the level of Heath Ledger's Joker. And so, no comparison. But stop trying. Actors, don't even try to be like him. Don't.
No.
He broke his foot off. You know?
Yeah.
So stop trying to be like the Joker. Okay?
We had a review for Alice, and this is actually from my aunt. So shout out to my aunt Linda. She goes,
I got an aunt Linda too.
We may be like cousins. Like, this is cousins. Look,
all black folks ain't all related, guys.
Look, don't you want to go break some fruit, break some watermelon in my garage, man? Come on.
Oh yeah.
We just became best friends. I'll go get a samurai sword signed by Randy Jackson just to make it official.
We just became best friends.
You guys did it again. You made me go and watch this movie so I can see how close you were, how close we were in our thinking. Oh, and by the way, Nana watched it with me, which is my grandmother. Shout out to my Nana.
Hi, Nana. I'm sorry I cussed.
All right. It's fine. And so I did respond to her. I said, well, what did you think? What was your view? She goes, I wonder if the first part touched on anything that May Louise Miller experienced. I was not shocked to find out that May Louise and her family was not the only ones that were kept into slavery. That stood out to me when I saw the number of white folk at the church, implying that there were others doing the same thing. and we all know how large a role that the church played in slavery back then. I agree that it's more of a revenge flick with the 70s movie flair. It would have been much better if they had thrown in more historical correct material, but then it would have been a different movie altogether. I basically said that, yeah, I forgot about that part about the church and how, like, I always wondered, like, yeah, like if they could have added them freeing the other plantations as a thing, but I was like, but then the movie would have got bloated. Yeah. So,
as I said it before, people of the unmelanated kind, I don't understand how they're not internally grateful that after slavery ended, we were just like, oh yeah, fuck all y'all, we're just gonna get our revenge. Y'all should be, just saying.
right. It just would have been a lot of how you get the non-Nazis, like, oh, I never was a Nazi. Like, bro, you're still wearing an armband. It'd been like, whoa, I never owned slaves. I just live on this plot of land, and it's all manicured because I work hard every day. Like,
me and my wife just got married in a place called a plantation because we thought it was nice. That's why. It's not the same thing as getting married at Auschwitz. Come on.
We had another review from the Batman. This is from David Thomas. David Thomas has left us some comments before. No, you weren't alone. I was bored rigid by the Batman. This is the first Batman movie that bored the pants off of me. You two fellas are right. They made the Batman so grounded that it sucked all the joy in life out of him.
Is this Dave Thomas, founder of Wendy's? Dave Thomas?
Yes, because they froze his head and they just unfroze it recently, and he's stuck to like a bunch of spider legs. And he goes sees
like,
his
square burgers,
right? And he goes hangs out with his obese daughter Wendy now. So
because all she's been eating for her entire life is hamburgers. So she's like 700 pounds.
Where how many cookouts Wendy has left in her life because the burgers weren't square?
What is this? Round burgers? What are you guys?
What are you guys, McDonald's out here? So just want people to know that little history fact if you didn't know that. So
I'm out of here. I'm outraged.
Let's see. I'm trying to make sure that I got all the comments. Okay, we just got one that just came in under the wire from N.B.L. He clapped back at Vidi Vici from the ones I read earlier. He goes, at Vidi Vici. That's a joke, right? That's a joke, right, you bitch. In my kid to teen era, I was an X-Men, Deadpool, Wildcats, Youngblood, Grifter, Spider-Man, comic book fan, and had the X-Men series 1 and 2 cards. Loved the 90s animated series, Batman animated series, Batman 89, Batman Forever, Spider-Man and the Hulk animated series, Hulk 70s live action show, to also the 60s Batman show, an old black and white original Reeve Superman show, and the classic in-color cartoons from way back of the Man of Steel, which I do own here in my house. The Man of Steel, and of course Superman Reeves movies to Superman Dead comic book saga, and also Lois and Clark show, also 90s Flash show, which I own on DVD as well. Spawn, Blade movies, Crow, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Judge Dredd movies as well. During that era, I never heard anyone mention Moon Knight, given he's an older character, but damn, he was nothing in the 90s, even 80s. So definitely nothing until this show. Everyone really thinks it's Phantom X, to be honest. Oh, everybody thinks it's Phantom X, to be honest. That's awesome. That is great. N.B.L, I know you can't win the comment of the day because my whole boy back with the Northman got it. But that was, look, I still got to give you the applause because that was good. Listing off all your fandom and then clapping at the end. A work of art. That's called roasting to the premium. I appreciate it.
I don't do gatekeeping. Everybody is allowed to be in this space unless you're a white supremacist and you can obviously, balls to tip, Yeah.
from the anus.
Yeah.
Tank, balls, shaft, mushrooms.
So no gatekeeping. And just because you knew who Moon Knight was before he did, doesn't mean he's less of a comic book fan than you are. That just means you are more of a nerd and you probably got picked on. You probably didn't get laid until you're like 27.
Yeah, you probably were like cutting the back of your underwear so the wedgies wouldn't hurt as much.
Exactly.
Dude, hold on. Does anybody really do that in life? Like, I just want to say, and I know
I just think like
because. Oh no! So people really do wedges.
My cousin Sean, God bless his soul, used to do that to us all the fucking time. He would give us wedgies and he would give us a Thomas wedgie. He would get our leg in between our underwear and then pull our underwear over our head, and so we'd be stuck. until my grandma got by and freed us. And she'd be like, "Why y'all doing this to these babies?" And he'd just be laughing.
But it didn't ever happen to you in school, did you?
Not in school, nah, man. I was the only black kid in school, so they can't technically pick on me.
Yeah, that would be a hate crime, and they probably thought you had hands, or they thought you were gang affiliated, or they thought you had a gun. So there's a lot of reasons why you probably didn't get picked on.
Honestly, I didn't think any of that. This is me we're talking about. They're like, that's definitely a target. We're just not going to fuck.
Well, I mean, I don't want to end the show, but like we're at an hour and 56 minutes, and
wow,
I know we're all tired, and we've been through this. Again, guys, thank you all for the comments. It was a pleasure to read off the comments. We have so much fun with the comments. That's probably some of my favorite stuff to do. I feel like every time we say this, we just start getting more and more comments, which is the goal. Eventually, it's going to get to the point, guys, if we keep going this far. Yeah. We're going to have a whole episode of just comments. And I may just have to like invite everybody who got a comment to the live show as we just read through your comments. And you can re-comment live as we comment on other people's and your comments. I feel like that's a good, fun thing that we could do if we could ever plan that. But yeah, keep them coming. We'll keep reading them. We'll keep having our takes on it, agreeing, disagreeing, clapbacks. Jason telling people about his anatomy and where they can lick. We'll give it to you all, man. We will give it to you all. But I do like his comment about gatekeeping. And please remember, this is all in good fun. If you're offended by what we were saying or joking about, we apologize to the extent that, like, we just want to make this fun and entertaining for all you guys to enjoy and make this a good, fun community. With all that being said, he's right. No gatekeeping. I do like listing off your credentials like a resume. I thought that was really dope and fun. But at the end of the day, like, we're all here to enjoy this geek and nerd culture because it gives us life. It gives us, it gives a lot of people purpose. It gives us a lot of people life. And it's great to be able to be outside of our world and enjoying someone else's world that's maybe even more chaotic than our world. So
yeah, because our world's technically the bad place, but living in the Marvel's MCU would be like even worse.
Yeah, oh my God. Just every major city, destruction. But thank you all for watching as always. Jason, you got any final words for the beautiful people?
Always be kind, be considerate, and tip your bartenders in service at least 20%, if not more, if you can afford it. Including, even though Jaren's not in the service anymore, including him if you see him out in the street. Just give him a hug. He needs one.
Mm-hmm. He loves it. He loves it. Again, thank you guys for watching and listening. We will see you all next week. Peace. Who was senior year really for, too? Like, I know you said Chippendales. Who was that for? Who was senior year for?
It's my 20th anniversary for my senior year this year.
So was it for you?
I guess so.